Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Idol. So we actually officially now have the trailer for the third show. We still don't have a title, which is very, very frustrating. I don't know how they were able to reveal a trailer, film for the last how many months, four months or something, and still not have a title. It's so ridiculous at this point. Maybe they just really can't think of one. I mean, it is kind of hard because do you have The Walking Dead in the title or don't you, right? And if you do have The Walking Dead in the title, there's only a few things you can really pick from that. The nickname right now is Monument, but, you know, they might just go with that because based on Fear the Walking Dead anyways, they're not that creative with names. And that's obviously just based on Fear the Walking Dead. They've only ever had one other show, but still, when I heard Fear the Walking Dead for the first time, I was like, that is the dumbest name ever. Anyways, unlike Fear the Walking Dead, this show actually looks very, very beautiful. I was really concerned about that. I did want it to feel tonally different, and it does. I wanted it to look very appealing and I guess worth watching, and it does. So I'm very, very excited about all of that. So I want to talk about this entire trailer. We did get some more details on the CRM, and we got some more details about this show. Before we start, I guess I should say that the trailer didn't blow me away, but I feel a little better about the show because when I first... well, just before the trailer came out, I was very concerned that the show would never be able to keep my interest there. Like, I don't want to cover it because it just has a Walking Dead in the title or because it's just a part of the Walking Dead universe. You know what I mean? It's got to be worthy of the name. It's got to be worthy of being in this universe. And the trailer has gotten rid of a lot of those concerns. I was very concerned about the look, the feel, the story, the characters. Overall, I am okay with all of it. I think with the characters, that's going to be the weird one. Again, they're all just much younger than I am, so it's going to be really hard to actually relate with all of them. I don't know if that really matters, but there's just something about watching kids in the apocalypse that's not that appealing. You want badass characters like Rick Grimes, Michonne, or Daryl Dixon, you know what I mean? So to basically watch this high school drama in the apocalypse, like that's not that appealing to me, you know? But the trailer looks really good. I'm definitely going to check out season 1. I mean, I don't have any concerns or worries as of now. So one thing that we did learn at New York Comic Con today was that, first of all, Gimple teased crossover possibilities with this third show. Now, I don't know if he meant Fear the Walking Dead or The Walking Dead, but he did tease a crossover possibility, at least according to the Walking Dead social accounts. And that has me a little worried, to be honest. I don't want crossovers. I am really, at this point, I'm sick of them. I can't take any more crossovers. They butchered Morgan, they butchered Dwight, and yeah, maybe you can make the argument that that was just Fear the Walking Dead, but still, it's not worth it. You're taking away from other shows. Like, I don't want them to take away from The Walking Dead. I would be okay with a crossover from Fear to this third show, just because, I mean, what does Fear have to lose at this point, right? Also, we've learned a lot more about the CRM, at least a little bit more, and I'll do a video talking about this more in detail later because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about that was revealed at Comic-Con today, but we know that those 3 rings represent 3 communities and they are all united together, hence, I guess, why it's called CRM. I guess every letter represents a community, so it's not going to be like Commonwealth Resource Management or something like that. Although the C could stand for Commonwealth, that's the thing. It is very possible that as we go into season 11, we actually get into the Commonwealth and CRM is a part of that, so C stands for Commonwealth. R could stand for the community that is taking place around this third show, and M could be related to the Rick Grimes movies, right? It's very possible that that is the connection there that Gimple's trying to make, but I'll save that for another video. For this one here, let's actually talk about the trailer. So again, the trailer looks really appealing. Actually, this shot here looks like season 9 of The Walking Dead. I feel like they took this shot from season 9 because, I mean, this just looks like that graveyard scene. We see 2 characters here holding hands. I'm not sure exactly who this is. It seems like this is around the plane crash. It actually seems like we're going to be getting a flashback of sorts to when the apocalypse happened. And I guess just more of a backstory behind these characters. Because we see some shots later on, and I think it's Iris. I think it's her character when she's younger. It seems like she was in this plane crash and they survived. Walkers were everywhere. Everyone was in this panic because, I mean, it's the beginning of the apocalypse. And at some point she gets rescued or saved and she ends up being a part of this new community. This is her right here. This is Iris. And this shot here, this is what actually got me excited. It's the first like 30 seconds. Later after that, I saw my interest it went away a little bit, not by much, but it's mostly because I'm really interested in those people standing behind her. Why are those people there? They actually seem to have some importance, which just gets me excited because these people are probably some powerful people. It depends. They could just be parents at like this university or some kind of gathering, but I don't think so. It seems like they're some kind of official. They have some sort of leadership role within this community. I don't know what it's called yet, but yeah, this is super exciting. Just seeing this shot here, I'm definitely really excited for this third show, just because of the new mythology that we're going to be getting with The Walking Dead. Like, it's crazy to think that this place here that is so safe, that literally has a university, people are in high school, and it's literally like it's been untouched for the last 10 years. To have this happening at the same time that our characters are dealing with the Whisperers and they're living like that in Alexandria in the Hilltop, like that is so insane. We have this shot here of, I guess they're at a lecture at a university, which is just, again, this is just really messed up. I can't believe this is actually going on currently in the apocalypse. Remember, this takes place 10 years into the apocalypse, so there are actual places in the United States that haven't been touched yet. They're completely safe from everything. And so that's what Jadis was mentioning. Jadis said that we can go somewhere and we will be completely safe. The fact that Jadis actually got sent out and like was living in that scavenger base and had what she had and was in communications with these people, with this organization, it does show that she has a little bit more power than we were thinking. For sure, she does answer to people, but she actually is more up there, I guess, in the military. We have this shot here. I don't know who this character is here. This could just be a random character, but we see these jets fly by. Now, I'm wondering if this takes place during the initial outbreak of the apocalypse, because that is too unbelievable for me to think that they would have jets right now. If they do, holy shit, but I don't think they do. I think this is going to be a part of the opening sequence or a part of some point in the premiere where the outbreak is happening. It's just begun. These jets are flying by. They might drop bombs. Who knows? They did do that to Atlanta, right? So that is a possibility. We have this shot here of Hope and Iris. And I mean, yeah, they seem like they're very good friends. That is the one takeaway I have from this trailer. They are really good friends. And then we have this shot here of NSU, which, I mean, I guess it's a university. It says Nebraska State University. So are they, I guess they're in Nebraska? That's where the story is taking place. And again, this is set 10 years into the apocalypse. So the fact that she's able to just go to university, learn all this stuff. I mean, she just kind of walks out too. This looks like it happened before the apocalypse. Like all of this stuff looks pre-apocalypse. Everyone's just in school. They're learning. We have this character here named Silas or Silas. He doesn't look too concerned about trying to survive the dead or anything. He's more focused on obviously his social life and all that and trying to get through school and stuff. We have this shot here, and this just looks like Pamela Milton. I mean, obviously it's not, it really isn't. This actually, if anything, this is an older version of Pamela Milton, but this definitely isn't her. Like, she's going to be a part of the Commonwealth. That will be a Walking Dead thing. But she looks the part, doesn't she? Like, just the outfit and stuff, which is why I really am thinking that the Commonwealth are a part of the three-ring system. There's the Commonwealth, there's this community, and then there's this other community that Rick is located in, which is just perfect. It really does connect everything. We have this shot here, and she's actually, I guess she's doing track. There's the Nebraska State University Golden Stingers, and yeah, again, that's just, I just can't believe they actually have stuff like this going on right now. I can't wait for season 11 or season 12 of The Walking Dead when we actually get to the Commonwealth arc, because this is what it's going to be like. That will be the big reveal, and I'll talk about this more in a video later, but they will see all these things. Daryl and all of them, they will see the way the world is here, and they're just going to be shocked. They're going to be like, how are you guys living like this? We've been living this way for so long. More shots here of just the university in general, and it seems like the focus is they want to go out and maybe rescue Iris's father, I believe is what they were saying, because he went out there to try and start something or to help their, I'm not sure about that yet, but the overall motivation seems to be coming from Iris to leave this community because they want to go out there and see the world for themselves. They want to try and make a difference, I guess, or I guess learn more about the world out there. And then we get some weird shots here. Like this shot here, that character's name is Elton. This looks like it's just coming from Harry Potter, to be honest. This reminds me of Harry Potter. I mean, it's very beautiful. Like, look at that green. It's just, that is such a crazy shot, especially when you cut to the shots like this. Like, it visually looks really, really amazing. I don't know why Fear the Walking Dead opted to have that gray color grading. I just don't understand the reasoning behind that. It just doesn't look good. Anyone would tell you that. This here looks amazing. Look at all of that green. We have these four characters, the four leads, walking into, I guess, the city. We do see the plane crash. There's tons of moss everywhere. And it seems like these two characters here actually go out and I'm guessing are on the search for them. I think that's going to be the idea just because we saw them earlier actually in the university, or not university, but in that community. So I think those other four characters leave and these two characters here are on the search for them. They definitely are in for a shock though, because we see a bunch of other shots later on and they are just dealing with walkers. They're not even really properly killing them. They're just hitting them in the legs and they're running by everything. So, I mean, yeah, overall, my thoughts on this, again, it's a little exciting. I definitely am looking forward to this series. It's not like I completely hate this and I'm dreading this or what have you. Like, no, I really am excited for this. I can't wait to see what this show brings. I'm hoping they bring a lot more to the table in terms of getting a lot of people like me interested, because you do have that aspect to this show that people are going to criticize. Like, it's just kids in the apocalypse. Like, I don't care for that. So hopefully they find a way to juggle that and actually make the story worth watching, because otherwise this show is going to be catered to a specific audience, right? To a younger audience. But so far, so good. I'm really excited. Post your thoughts down below. Let me know what you guys all think. Make sure to be a subscriber if you want more Walking Dead content like this. We have so much stuff to talk about today. The season 10 premiere is airing tomorrow as well. The Walking Dead has officially returned, so if you want Walking Dead content all season long, just make sure to be a subscriber. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.